President Joe Biden is scheduled to give his first State of the Union address to Congress tonight. And between invasions, inflation, and vaccinations, he'll have plenty to talk about, as Cronkite News reporter Alexia Stanbridge reports from our Washington bureau.
Presidents like to say the State of the Union is strong, but when President Joe Biden speaks to Congress tonight, it's safe to say the State of the Union is tense.
In little over a year, under one-party Democrat rule, the State of the Union is in a crisis.
That crisis can be seen in the fence that went up around the Capitol in preparation for tonight's address. Capitol Police have asked National Guard troops to be on standby. The speech comes against a backdrop of war in Ukraine and spiraling inflation at home. Despite the challenges, however, William Yateman with the Cato Institute expects it to be a normal State of the Union address in many respects.
He's going to, conduct an hour-long infomercial for his policies and his agenda.
Yateman says Biden is expected to push his legislative agenda, including the Build Back Better Act, which has stalled in the Senate.
We know that he'll pitch this as an antidote, if you will, to our current inflationary woes.
White House officials said that the speech will focus on domestic issues like inflation and infrastructure, but they also said he will address the Russian invasion of Ukraine, all of which present a challenge as Biden battles unimpressive poll numbers.
I don't think anyone would disagree that he's facing significant political headwinds at the moment. Now, I think a lot of those are of his own making.
Republicans like Arizona Congresswoman Debbie Lesko don't have high hopes for tonight's speech. They delivered issue-by-issue critiques hours before the president even started talking.
Tonight, Americans are going to ask two questions. Am I better off under Biden and the Democrat control? And do I trust what Biden is going to tell us? I think clearly the answer is no.
Biden is also expected to address progress against COVID. That will be seen in the audience, with all members of Congress invited this year, after attendance last year was limited. But members this year cannot bring guests as usual.
In this time of COVID, I expect the atmosphere to be somewhat muted, or more muted relative to the past.
Biden is scheduled to start speaking at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Check out cronkitenews.arizonapbs.org for Arizona Reaction. In Washington, Alexia Stanbridge, Cronkite News.
President Biden will not get the last word tonight. The Republican response will be delivered by Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds, and progressive Democrats will have their own rebuttal delivered by Michigan Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.